Has this worked? I ask it every time. But I never know every time. Is this private? No, I made it public. Okay. Okay. This may have worked. This may not have worked. We will see. Oopsie. It's been a little while since I did a stream, and I cannot remember how to do it. I don't think I got the correct stream key. Oh, hello. Dude with sunglasses. Mr. Live, Mr. Beast. We don't want Mr. Beast. Can you hear me okay? Is the voice to game ratio finger licking good? Or is it finger licking bad? It's one of those days. You don't hear the game though. I'll turn that up. Actually, hang on. I'll just run around a bit. Do a cheeky little challenge. Let me know if you can hear the game. Now there's a bit more sound. Yogurt. I think you'll find it's cloggart. Yeah, it's already started. The game is pretty quiet. Alright, well now I've started the challenge. I'll finish that and then turn the game up a little bit. I think they should do like Alpro cloggarts or whatever yogurt brands there are. Well, this challenge has gone badly already. But hey ho. Alright, this is a good opportunity to test the sound. How's that? Is that better? It's quite loud for me, actually. Did I actually say hey ho, let's go? I don't listen to half the stuff that comes out of my mouth. Which isn't great. You know, I probably should listen to all of the stuff that comes out of my mouth just in case it's, you know, inappropriate. Oh, bloody hell. So, I guess the goal today is to finish the story. Well, story. There isn't such a thing. Got the hiccups a little bit. I want to try and finish the main level packs of Rayman Legends. Oh, it's on top chat rather than all chat. The Clanker hasn't posted the stream on Discord yet. Oh, that's true, I disabled the Clanker. Because one of them kept posting the fucking members only videos when they were not public yet. And then the other one just didn't do anything correctly, so I disabled them both, and that is a good point. They never post streams anymore. Disgraceful. I'm going to post it now. There we go. Does that count? I'm going to do a couple of these little invaded missions before I kick off into the actual levels. Hi Ben, how are you going? It's boring for you. It's boring? How are you? That's a shame. I hope you have a better time and life stops being as boring. I'm doing alright. It's the end of a very long work day. But something cool just happened in the middle of the workday, and I made a video about it in about half an hour, which is probably a record. Mind you, it's a pretty short video. I was just looking at the Peggy website, you know, Peggy, her off of EastEnders, and because I do this from time to time, you see, to check for Rayman, because this has happened before where games have leaked because they've been rated. Most notably, multiple Assassin's Creed games have leaked because of the Peggy rating. So every now and then I just check. I'm like, you know, it might be a bit of Rayman, maybe a little Rayman 3 remastered, hopefully. I just casually looked up Assassin's Creed, and it turns out Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is its name. And yeah, I accidentally discovered the title for the Black Flag remake, and then I posted it on Twitter and the YouTubes, and then the hidden one, who is a big Assassin's Creed YouTuber, shared it, and then Insider Gaming did an article, and the fuckers, who I always credit every time I make a video about their leaks, they didn't credit me. So Tom Henderson, you can get pile driven by a chipmunk, as far as I'm concerned. Whoa! I was wondering when we'd have another one of these streams. Today. Where have you been for 300 years? Crying about how Stranger Things doesn't make any sense. Peggy of Peggy 18 fame. That is the one. Howdy, Harper Onions. I have a question. Does bullying rabbits to Rayman... I'm sorry? Does bullying to Rayman is illegal? Before I make an assumption of something far more inappropriate, I'm just going to ask exactly what you mean by that. So I don't want to do is get demonetized for answering that. Yeah, Assassin's Creed is meant to be sci-fi, so Resynced is like resyncing with the Animus, I guess. Which is I think it's a good name. I think it's better than like Assassin's Creed Remake, which is a bit boring. If this Rayman game is a remake after all, they should call it well, Redreamed, to be honest with you. That feels like the best name for it. Oh. YouTube didn't alert you. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I did tell it to do notifications. Whoa. Desmond Miles returns. Ah, no way. Well, yes way, but not in the way you think, I reckon. I reckon there'll be a couple of voice lines of Desmond. You came from art school. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, he's a construct in the Animus since Valhalla. I'm not paying attention to the game, I'm reading these. Yeah, I think, like... I mean, he wasn't in Shadows or Mirage, so maybe not, but... Because Black Flag is kind of more Desmond related anyway, they might have more of a reason to have the Desmond construct come back, which would be kind of cool. Whoa, bollocks. Either way, I'm pretty excited for that Black Flag remake. I can say Resynced now. Now we know the title, we can say it properly. I think it looks pretty fun. Well, I say looks, obviously I've not seen it, but like, it's Black Flag and it's going to look like Shadows. So at this point, you know, I'm going to stop complaining because, I don't know, I want Ubisoft to give me an early review copy. Rayman 3 Huger Features Edition. If I have my way, it'll be Rayman 4 Huge Features Edition. God, I'm cold. YouTube didn't tell me you were streaming spamming alerts, so you might want to look into that. Yeah. Yeah. Did it tell you I uploaded a video earlier? Because I had notifications on for that. Also, a video is coming out at 7 o'clock. 2 videos, a short and a live stream. It's almost like I'm not employed, but it turns out I am. I'm just really efficient today, which is my one efficient day of the year. So that's going to be a nice drought for a while. We're so black. Oh, we're so back. Oh, okay. Oh, I misread that. Whoopsie. Ooh, you're going to do a diary about your art life. Are you feeling really happy about it? Oh, hell yeah, that sounds great. Ractor STR. That's who I'm referring to there when I say that's great. Whoa, welcome to Absolute Clogger. I apologise in advance. I have a video coming out at 7 o'clock and you are not thanked in the credits because, well, I've already rendered it and you've just become an Absolute Clogger. So, you know, well, you've become an Absolute Clogger again. I don't forget these things. You got a notification for the stream and the video. Okay. Do you know what? This is embarrassing. Hang on. Literally about to say I'm locking in. Fuck! You're a clog champ and you have been for 3 months. That's... I probably owe you a couple of pints, actually, because... yeah. Fuck's sake. Right. How do I get rid of the bloody chat? I don't want to look at the chat till I've done this. This is the time. This is the one. This is the time I'm going to do it. And unlike every other bloody stream I do, I'm not going to say this is the one and then immediately fail. This really is the one. Not going the most efficient way, really, but we'll get there. I just looked at the chat. I've got to stop looking at it. Speaking of being doing streams for the first time in a little while. See, I told you it'd be this time. I will be streaming the Game Awards in 2 days' time at midnight until 4 AM, and my girlfriend will be right there asleep. So I'm going to be whispering, and it's also after the work party, so I'm going to be drunk. So if Rayman does show up at the Game Awards, hoping it's going to be very funny. And if he doesn't, there might be a bit of crying. This gameplay is certainly something. Yeah, I don't think I'll be saving this and using it as B-roll for my videos. Yeah, maybe after 3 years I'm feeling that my art life is worth it. Absolutely. All art life is worth it. You crave attention. Well, so do I. Adam Gamer 1988, you upgraded your membership to Absolute Clogger twice. I didn't even know you could do that. I salute you, sir. I have to tell you, you're also not going to be credited in the video that goes live in 3 hours because, again, I've already rendered it. But hey, I got to start making the text a bit smaller in the next couple of videos because, gee whiz, that's 5 Absolute Cloggers. Got to get the plumber in. Fuck me sideways. Unrelated, I have got a clogged toilet. It doesn't flush. Well, no, in fact, that is quite technically very related. I also was away on a little business trip, and by business trip I mean seeing the in-laws in a foreign land. Whoops. And I clogged his toilet. So, you know, I'm making a good impression as a son-in-law, to be honest with you. I didn't tell him I clogged the toilet, so we left, and it's just clogged. I also managed to clog the sink because I had a particularly aggressive shave after having not shaved for the whole 2 weeks. So I left his sink clogged. I told him about that, and he unclogged the sink with the plunger. And I thought, well, now I can't use that plunger for the toilet now that I know it's for the sink, because that's unhygienic, isn't it? He might use it in the kitchen sink. So there was just it was toilet roll, by the way, not poo. I used a lot of bog roll. It was normal poo. That was normal pooing I was doing. It was just. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to quit. This is. Been live for 14 minutes and I'm already talking about normal pooing. I gotta go. You people, you've paid money to be called absolute cloggers. I think we've got to, no offense, we got to sort something out here. This is a problem. Oh shit. No Spyro or Crash apparently at the Game Awards. Yeah, that's a shame. I really thought there was a chance we'd see Spyro. No Crash though. Crash is dead, except for the fact that there's a new Crash racing game apparently. Try to speedrun it next time if you want. This game, I kind of technically am. I'm just sort of, well, not speedrunning, just trying to do it in under 10 hours. If there's an art life you have, how will you say your experience about it? Because I feel difficult to get a job. That's my experience. I have a job when it's not artistic, unfortunately, despite my degree. On the subject of foreign lands, I heard you almost met your demise. Okay. We're on a normal level now, so I don't have to focus. Alright, so I went to the Dominican Republic in the Caribbean. I was thinking this is great. It's gonna be like Pirates of the Caribbean. How fun! I could have sworn there was a teensy there. I went to the Caribbean. I'll tell the whole story. So to get to the Dominican Republic, you gotta fly from here to Canada, which is an 8-hour flight, and then a 5-hour flight to what's it called? To the Dominican Republic. That's fine. I mean, it's not pleasant, but you know, we move. You need a visa to get to the Dominican Republic, and you need an ETA or whatever it's called to get to Canada, or it's the other way around. Either way, I got it wrong. I put in our passport numbers wrong when I booked all these things. So checking in to the flight the night before the flights, and it was like, you ain't coming to this country, fella. So I start to panic. Basically just have to pay for new visas and ETAs. It costs 30 quid, so that was a fun mistake. Anyway, we eventually finally get there. We've paid for parking on a car park outside of the airport, because that's how you do it if you want to stay financially stable, because obviously parking at the airport is disgraceful. We get there, 15-minute wait allegedly, ended up being 45 minutes, so we're panicking now, thinking, right, how the fuck are we going to get to the airport? We get to the airport, they eventually come, they try and charge us extra money for going in the shuttle, but they said it was included. But hey, we make it, we get to the airport eventually. We were in the shuttle with this other family who were late for their plane, and they left their bag with, I think, probably their passports, because of the kind of bag it was, in the van afterwards. So, you know, unfortunately, they didn't get to go where they were going, so I can't complain that much. But we get to the airport, have a little bit of breakfast, because this is super duper early. We get on the plane. Now, I had a coffee. I then had orange juice. I then had beans as part of the breakfast. So when I say that flight was, bearing in mind, you know, the air pressure of things is pretty intense when you're up high. I honestly nearly shit myself on the flight, and it was gonna be bad. But I went to the toilet, and then had to wait for like 6 people ahead of me, and again nearly shit myself. Oh, bollocks. How long do you think we'll be streaming for? Till about 6, half 6. What are your thoughts on the upcoming teaser I made? I looked at your channel. It's not available till Christmas Eve, correct? So, no thoughts just yet. Sorry if I'm related, but I'd expected chat to be significantly more populated by now. What's going on? I'm scared. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's too early. Or my channel is not being taken by the algorithm for today. Who knows? So yeah, we make it to Canada eventually. I go straight to the clog, you know, usual process. Canadian flight gets cancelled, so we're stuck in Canada, which I think is pretty cool, because I'd never been to Canada. I reckon leave the airport, go to a hotel, that counts as going to the country, whereas if you just stay in the airport for a transfer, maybe it doesn't. We had a Canadian beer, tastes exactly like British beer. Had a Subway that was not very good. Someone tried to talk to me in French. I failed to communicate with them. So, pretty standard. I swear you said shuffle, not shuttle. Maybe I did. Maybe deep down I was hoping to boogie instead of get in a car with someone who didn't know how to drive. Is Subway ever very good? Oh, I had a Subway last night. It was pretty good. But not very good, only pretty good. So the next day we get up, we go to the airport. Bollocks. What's it called? Did it arrive on time? Last night it did, yeah, luckily. It's the only time, unfortunately. So we get to the airport in Canada again to go to the Dominican Republic, and of course, because they've delayed the flight, they've actually now merged our flight with a flight the following day. So it's a bigger plane, and there's more. It's a bigger plane. There's more people on it, and now my partner and I are no longer sitting next to each other, which is not the end of the world, but it's just annoying because you know when you're booking flights, you've got to pay for the to actually book a specific seat. So that was just a bit of an annoyance. Again, I had to hold in a fart the entire flight, and there was this really nice couple next to me, and I felt bad because I wasn't very good at holding it in, and I'm pretty sure they would have smelled it. They definitely felt the vibrations, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, land down in the Dominican Republic. I'm wearing jeans and a hoodie. Because, you know, I was in Canada. I was the online achievement removed, only on the computer, on the PC port. You're going to be 18 on the 20th of March. A little jalapeno. I'm intrigued. There we get to the Dominican Republic. We get in a taxi, an illegal taxi, affectionately known as a pirate taxi. Not my decision. I wasn't very happy about it, but we get in it. The guy seems fine, actually. He starts... Oh no, he didn't start doing anything. That was another time. So we drive. We go to a little resort for a day. Start the holiday off right. I drink a lot of Miami Vices. And that's about it, really. That was everything was suddenly going fine now. We had a rocky start with the plane. We get there. Anyway, we then have to go from the airport place all the way to my girlfriend's dad's house, which is a long way. Like a 8-hour drive sort of distance. So not long as in 24-hour drive, but still a long time, and we don't want to do that. So we went halfway to Santo Domingo, which is the capital of the Dominican Republic, and we stayed there for a bit. This is where things get scary, because the pirate taxi, definitely safe, he drove us. Instead of us getting a big bus, a regulated coach, this pirate taxi drove us. I fell asleep. My girlfriend fell asleep. Her dad fell asleep. All good. We listened to some early 2000s pop, because that's just what playlist he had on. And then we arrive after about 4 hours, and his car blows up. Black smoke, oil pouring out the bottom, blocking the hotel room. Now this person had a gun. This is my problem here. This person had a gun. And we were the reason he drove that far and broke his car. No, he broke his car because he was driving like a moron and turning the steering wheel more than he should when his car was stuck. He was an idiot. It was entirely on him. But the problem is, when somebody has a gun and you're a tourist in their country, you don't tell them it's their fault when the car breaks. You pray to God that you're not going to get shot. Evidently, I didn't get shot yet, but that was a little bit frightening. Bearing in mind, this was also the area of the Dominican Republic, or Santo Domingo. Some areas of the capital were very, very nice, very friendly. You know, we had a nice tour from someone on a little carriage thing. But it was very surreal because in the centre it's all friendly, it's all nice, it's all commercialised, and then there's just like a street where everyone, if you try and go down there, someone will stop you, like, oh no, don't go down there. There's no police down there, because they just casually accept that, you know, if you go to the beach, you're going to get stabbed. Which I'm not too keen on the idea of that. So we're down one of these alleys, one of these dangerous, non-police regulated alleys, with a man whose car just blew up because of a journey he took us on, and he definitely has a gun. So at that point I had resigned myself to accepting death. I thought, you know what, that's another 2 countries I can tick off my list of places I've been to. I'm well lived. I'll take the death. I'm forgetting which buttons to press. This is horrendous. But I didn't die. We didn't go with him again. We did end up getting the bus to his house in the end, and that was a very long journey. Again, I fell asleep, so the journey kind of flew by. So then we get there. Things are a lot better. The sun was very sunny. I maybe got a cold and a bit of heat stroke at the same time, so that was pleasant. Bollocks. But then there was an invader. His name eludes me. It doesn't elude me, in fact. He just might be called Juan. He might be called Jose. I don't know who this man is, because he just invited himself into the house and onto our holiday. And therefore, we just had this man who, for some reason, loved watching videos of of little Swedish people. I don't know why he specified Swedish, but he did. Getting terrorised by bears in the woods. I'm still not sure what that was about, but he kept putting them on. And then he told me a joke about sitting on a large penis. And again, none of us really know his name, or quite why he invited himself to the house. But then he drove the car back to the airport while complaining that I wasn't talking to him very much. Bearing in mind this man was completely Spanish. The only English word he knew was wanker, which he didn't know what it meant. I had to explain it to him, and he looked very shocked when I, did a visual for him. Not a direct visual, just, a hand gesture. But luckily I spoke enough Spanish to understand some of what he was saying, and understand that I was glad I didn't communicate with him properly. It was an utterly bizarre situation. He didn't nearly shoot me though. It was the pirate taxi. All in all though, a lot of fun. Classic little Swedish people. Yeah, that is a South Park character. That is a good point. He absolutely was. I think there was a thingy up there I should have gotten. It was an utterly bizarre situation that I have no intention of ever being in ever again. But these things happen. I'm pretty sure something else happened. Oh yeah, in a bathroom related disaster. Who'd have thunk it? A man who likes clogging. This was not my fault, and this was not toilet related. But it turns out showers, they need to not be flat. They need to be some sort of bowl shape. Because if a shower is completely flat, and so is the bathroom, and you dare to get one hair in the drain, and therefore the water rises just a little bit, what you get is a flooded room. So that was a fun half hour repairing a hotel room without getting shouted at by the scary lady on the reception. What else happened? I'm pretty sure something else happened that was weird. I have pictures. I have a picture of this South Park character. Oh, I found a cave. Apparently I've caused chaos on the internet because of this stupid Assassin's Creed leak that I didn't realise was that much of a leak. We already knew it was called Resynced. Well, the thing is, these little Swedish people being terrorised by the bear. And I'll admit, I'll give it to this Juan man. it was pretty funny because they weren't being chased by bears. It was like these survival videos where it starts off 10 minutes and he's like bashing wood into stuff and he's cooking little meat on his homemade fire out in the woods, and then he goes to sleep in his tent. And he records himself when he's sleeping, and then there was just a shadow of a bear, like a silhouette of a bear behind him, and it was like a movie. He's asleep like this, and then the bear goes by, and he just opens his eyes wider than you've ever seen anything, looks utterly terrified, and then starts panicking, but absolutely silently. It was very, very funny. Again, I'm not sure why it mattered that he was Swedish, but it does make it funnier that he specified it was Swedish people. Absolutely bonkers. I saw a piece of the Titanic as well, an actual chunk of Titanic, which was a pretty interesting turn of events. But yeah, you want to see that video? I'll try and find it if I can find the same one. Unfortunately, it was on his phone and then on the TV of an Airbnb, so I don't have it on my history. But if I can find it, I will send it to the Discord. It's been a while since I streamed. It has. I'll do it more regularly now. I've been away. This is why I was telling that story. You are gone. Bye. Thank you for joining. I'll see you perhaps on the next one. Perhaps not. Oh, my favourite boss fight. The best boss fight in all of gaming. And I'm the best Rayman player. I really hope whatever the Rayman remake is not easy. I don't want to say easier, because none of them are particularly hard, but I just hope it doesn't... I hope whatever it is doesn't make me look as bad as this does. A hand, I know. What is this? Super Smash Brothers? The only person getting smashed here is Barbara. What? Am I going to stream the Back to Origins? Yeah, I'll be 100%ing this one. Hey, you fucking... God damn it. I could have sworn this boss fight takes place on moving platforms, not on this thing. The best game after Origins is getting platinumed. I've already 100%ed Rayman 2. Clog time for the best... Shit. Clog time for the best and most not annoying boss in all of gaming history. Yeah. This is a fine boss if you don't have taste. There's multiple phases. Ah, there is, okay. Oh yeah, of course, he's a hand now. He's like that weird, like, mind flayer shape at the end. This is such a letdown. Look, I'm sorry. I've been away. Jesus Christ. It's not my fault I haven't been streaming for 6 weeks. I'd do it more often if you were nice about it, Jesus. I just hope you have that level 11 of awesomeness trophy. I will do. I've been doing the challenges occasionally, and getting some trophies. I got a diamond one actually the other day. It's the woof. Oh, bugger off! What a whelming stream. Fucking. This is stupid. I hate this fucking game. God, I hate Rayman. I hope the Rayman community dude is watching this. Take my feedback. I hate Rayman. That's my feedback. It's all of it. Do you plan on playing Rayman M and Arena? Yeah, I was planning a video for this month for Rayman M, but my problem is, right? And look, I'm just going to be completely upfront with you here. It's pretty cool when I get views on videos. It's also pretty cool when I get like quite a lot of subscribers in one day. And I hope you understand, but I have a Simpsons video that just hit 100,000 views randomly because The Simpsons is trending, specifically Simpsons in game form because of the old fork knife. So I've been making some Simpsons videos to basically sell out and capitalize on hoping to get to 10,000 subscribers this year. This is entirely my thought process. So while I am still making Rayman videos, I got to be completely honest with you. My focus the last few weeks has been on making Simpsons videos because well, I don't know, the quicker I get to 10,000 subscribers, the quicker I can make that video about the pasta bake. And really, that's what everyone's here for, not Rayman, obviously. But I will be making a Rayman M video when the time comes. And when the time comes, it roughly means like probably early next year. I got a video I wrote in February that I paid to get a thumbnail made for in September, and I've still not actually edited the video yet, so it just goes to show how bad I am at planning, and I will just chase the trend. I'm one of them. I'm a trend chaser. I think we're called sheep. You want to record B-roll on Discord? Yeah, fine. God, good lord. The nerve of some people. On the subject of Discord. Tonic Trouble video. Oh man, Tonic Trouble was one of the first bullet points that I put on my ever-growing notes file on my phone. That is happening one day. Got a fucking... God damn it. Turns out they remade Rayman the Man, not Rayman the game. I miss Rayman. I miss Man. This level is actually pretty nice after you defeat the dude. It's just not the best boss fight. Why are you so soft-spoken in vids but swear every 2 seconds on stream? Fuck you. Because I script my videos, and you get demonetized if you swear. You don't get demonetized if you swear legally, but if you look at the revenue per 1,000 views on videos where I say the F word, it's nothing compared to videos where I don't say the F word. Streams, on the other hand, completely different ball game. So yeah. The other reason is because, yeah, you've tainted me. You all come in here and you rage bait me, so I have to say words like bollocks and poo. Weirdly, I don't want to go too much into money on YouTube because this is not why I make these videos. But those Simpsons videos, for some reason, have been earning like 10 times what all my other videos have made. But like, the Simpsons videos used to earn the same as my other videos. It's just this last 2 weeks they've been earning like £10 per 1,000 views for absolutely no reason. I can't work out why. So I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a pretty good month. Vendors are paying more for Simpsons, I get that, but it's a lot more. I know it varies on your niche. Gaming's a pretty low niche because your audience is children. What are you going to sell to kids? You know, like educational content, finance content, that gets more per 1,000 views because you can sell courses, you can sell stocks, you can sell all sorts of stuff. But I don't know. Simpsons, I'm going to take it. Like I say, I have absolutely no shame in this. I'm going to capitalise and for a very short period of time, as long as this this good month is happening. It's Simpsons channel, I'm afraid. I don't have enough lums for the million lum thing, but I will do after the thingies. Do you have to play the credits for the achievement? Hope not. What platform are you playing on? PlayStation 5 is the PS4 version, obviously. Wanker has been word of the day like 3 times in a row. Let's make it the 4th time in a row, thank you very much. Isn't Man in Arkham City? I wouldn't know. I have too much taste to play a game like that. Rayman rips off Sonic colours. Maybe it does. Dark Rayman. Pretty sure you have to call him African American Rayman. Bollocks, already missed it. Apparently you don't have to play the credits for an achievement. for the achievement because I got it, if that's the right one at least. This is a pretty good music level, I think. I can't remember. I gotta be consistent with my videos. I can't remember where I placed this one. I like it playing it now, so I assume I put it high up. Oh no, I didn't actually. I think I put this quite low. Never mind. I had to rewatch a couple of my Simpsons videos from earlier in the year to make sure I wasn't being completely inconsistent with another one I was making today. Because sometimes, you know, opinions change, and the last thing you need is someone commenting, "Oh, but you said this in that video." I haven't got the time to remember what I say. I think this one's based on an actual song, right? Because I know Orchestral Chaos is the composer's own music. I don't know if he made it just for this song, or just for this game, or if that was just like a track he already had. But I think this is a real song. I don't know who it's by though. Dark Rayman like in Rayman 1. Well, I don't know, because he kind of acts the same in that he follows you, like he does in Rayman 1. But I think he's also called Raymesis or something. Which, you know, I don't agree with. But Raymesis is a skin that you can be, and he looks different to Dark Rayman in this, so I don't know if they're meant to be different. Orchestral Chaos and Granny's World Tour are the two original songs. Cool. So this must be a French band, because that's somewhere in the back of my head, so I think there's some truth to it. Bollocks should be word of the day. It should, actually. Bollocks was my name growing up. My father was an alcoholic. No, that's the Joker's speech. My father used to call me Bollocks. He's... Bollocks, come get your tea. Yeah. Yeah. Normally wasn't calling me for my tea. Normally being vaguely rude about just anything. Music in this level is a parody of the song Antisocial, originally by Trust, though it's listed as Miscapiston. Fair enough. I've ruined the lives of so many I can't be expected to remember them all. Yeah, fair enough. What was Glue Glue a parody of? That one song from Kill Bill. No wonder he called you that. You are what you eat. Excuse me. I eat far more than bollocks. If that was the case, I would be called Bollocks with mayonnaise. You gotta think. I'm gonna... At 5 o'clock I'm gonna stop and check Twitter briefly, because apparently that's when the Assassin's Creed... the Assassin's Creed Twitter accounts normally post, and apparently there's a legitimately good chance I will accidentally have pressured them into admitting Black Flag Remake exists. He also eats bellends. You see? You get it. What kind of mayonnaise? The kind of mayonnaise that you drown flamingos in. I promise you it is mayonnaise, I know the difference. Holy shit. A lot of people have followed me after I dropped that whole Assassin's Creed thing. Pretty cool. Mayo is grim though. Right. How do you kick people? It would appear I can't kick you out. Can I put you in a timeout for that heinous crime? If I'm the dog's bollocks, then tell me why he castrated himself. I don't know who he is. I didn't have a good plan for that. Please ignore me. I'll kick you back. Do you know what? Could do with a good kicking. Probably deserve it. Probably got it coming. I might get it for all the wrong reasons, but, you know, in the end I probably deserved it. Say I'm ordering some fried rice. Who wants some? What kind of fried rice? Smeg fried rice? Oh, I mean egg fried rice? I just checked your banner. Why? Hey, don't blame me. I didn't make it. I just accidentally agreed to to have it. Fucking, what's going on? What are we doing here? Oh, you got a bloody... Oh, I've already... Whoopsie. Oh, I think I might make it. No, I won't. Fucking... There's chicken in it too, I reckon, and egg too. You must order it. Must order a Subway. Or a Greg's sausage roll. Oh, the Greg's festive bakes are back. I ordered them. Turns out, right, if you get 6 festive bakes on Uber Eats delivered to your house, it's cheaper than buying 6 in store. Which, you know, well, which is cheaper per festive bake than getting any like in store. It's cheaper to get 6 on Uber Eats than it is to get any in the store. So I've been getting 6 festive bakes delivered, thinking, right, this will do me for the week. You know, I've one a day for lunch. And then the next day I order them again because I've run out. And then the next day I order them again because I've run out. It would appear I am pre-diabetic. Ooh, there you go. That burp actually tasted of one because I just consumed one before this stream. That was my 4th of the day. Whoopsie. God damn it. This level gave me an aneurysm trying to 100%. Well, I think I'm about to have some kind of cholesterol attack. That's similar enough, isn't it? You refuse to allow Subway into your house? What's Subway ever done to you? What, do you want Dom Way? That's not how we roll. Not on this channel. We're all subs on this channel. Oh dear. Corkben money laundering tutorial with pre-diabetes confirmed. Yeah, next up I'm gonna buy a bunch of Dark Souls and sell them back to CEX because that's an infinite money glitch you can do on Black Friday. Not that you should ever go into CEX. You come out smelling of I don't know, tumours. I miss the vegetarian Greg sausage rolls. You miss them? I had one today. One time I ordered Shitway and they gave me a foot long with nothing on it. I'll give you a foot long with nothing on it. Do you know what? I say these things and I don't realise that I'm saying these things publicly in spaces that are recorded. I'm sorry. I must be the only person here that likes a Subway. A raw footlong. It's fucking raw. You want it grilled? Well, now we're talking. That's what I'm into. No more yum yums because your Greg's closed. You got to get the Belgian buns and then the mince. Fucking. You got to get the mince pies. It's the best time of year when Greg's bring the mince pies back because it's just. I think I become pre-diabetic every year, and then I always diet in January. It's great now. The Traitors is on in January. I associate the Traitors with dieting, and it's going to sound really sad, but when I hear the Traitors theme tune, I get all excited at the idea of not feeling like a fat fuck. Because it's no fun being fat. Right, there's actual sweat under my tits, where it meets my stomach, and you know that bit around your rib cage where it just sort of hurts for no reason, and you accept it, but you don't like it. Yeah, that pain is just always there. So I get pretty excited. I hear the Traitors theme tune. I see Claudia Winkleman. I'm like, oh hell yeah, it's time to have porridge for dinner with sweetener rather than syrup. You know, it's the little things. It makes the evenings go a bit quicker. I think I might kill myself soon. I think it might be time for that. You don't need to know that about my tits. Yes, you do. Of course you do. Those pies are good. Those mince pies are fantastic. It was in the festive bake. I don't know. It's like a roast dinner in a bake, I think. Bit of gravy, bit of cranberry, bit of turkey, presumably, bit of stuffing. It's just all sort of an amalgamation, an orgasm in your mouth. Not the one you get from a foot long from Subway. You barely survived a huge shootout, now you want to murk yourself. Won't allow it, Corkben. Oh, well, there you go. That one message saved my life, makes me chuckle. I have a reason to live now. And then when it hits January, and I get all depressed again about being so fat, that I get excited by the Traitors theme tune, you know, I'm going to make myself a korma pie, then I'll be happy again. So until then, I need one of those messages a day. Call me Cork and Beans, and that'll keep me alive. Actually, to be fair, the Celebrity Traitors was on, and I didn't have the desire to diet. I just had the desire to hang out with Alan Carr. Fun pre-diabetic fact. Lowering stress and moving around more often gets pre-diabetes to piss off slightly faster. Moving around more, I mean, fundamentally, is my issue. This is why I am overweight, is because I move very little. I don't tend to physically move that much. You know how you burn a certain number of calories by existing each day? Mine must be lower than the average human, because I think the word is sedentary. I work from home at a desk. When I'm not working, I'm making YouTube videos at a desk. When I'm not doing that, I'm sleeping or eating. Or getting food delivered instead of walking. So, yeah, the issue is absolutely that I don't move around enough. If I moved around and lowered my stress, well, the thing is I'm stressed about being fat, you know? See, it's a vicious circle, and unfortunately not the fun kind, like pie. It's a depressing circle. Ridiculous. Oh, what up, Glowbox? We're talking about surviving shootouts and being fat. And we getting the trophy. Here we go. We're wrapping this game up like a Christmas present, ready to be ripped open by Jeffrey Epstein. You made it. Hell yeah. You're gonna do one backflip. This is a goal to see. How do I witness this? Oh, bollocks. These ones against Dark Rayman are not as hard as I remember them, which makes me think there's a harder one coming that I've forgotten about. Whoa! Why does bro look like such a cutie patootie? It's the skincare routine. Yeah. What I do is I wake up each morning and I don't wash my face. Magnificent. It looks like I've got sugar on my face. And I look like a real cutie. In actual fact, it's dried skin and leprosy. The fun kind, obviously. Bollocks. You're going to watch a caddy stream? Hell yeah. You can do that instead of this. Significantly more interesting, I promise. During my leave, I had a scare because I thought I was becoming type 1 diabetic. Can you become type 1? I thought you were born with type 1 and you become type 2, but I'm not that knowledgeable, so I could be entirely wrong. Well, you say you had a scare. That suggests it didn't come true, so I hope you're alright. It turns out this is quite a hard invaded level after all, so I was wrong. I put my hands up and say that. Of course, I'll never admit I was wrong to any family members. That's not how it works. I only admit it to people on the internet. You can't admit to a family that you were wrong about something. They never let it go. Whoa. Tell you what I was right about. I was right about fucking pretty much everything I've said on this channel over the years. What's it called? Assassin's Creed. I did say a long time ago it'd be called Resynced. I don't remember if it was on a stream or a video. I was right about that. I should have said that on my tweet that loads of people saw. It's annoying. Stream Clash Royale. It'll cure your depression or make it worse. That's got to make it worse, surely. Yeah, I do wonder if this world was a bit inspired by Candy Chateau. I think a lot of Origins and Legends were inspired by Rayman 1, to be honest. And rightfully so. The ones that kind of look like it's like a waffle floor that you walk on and then cake underneath. I really hope the remake is Rayman 1. I'd be happy if it was any of them because it's a new Rayman game. Imagine we get 3D Rayman 1. That would just be the icing on the cake. To put it bluntly, or whatever the word is. No, that's not even slightly the term I meant to use. Well, what are we doing? Oh. Yay! Type 1 is just bad RNG. Yeah, it is. Type 2 has warning signs. Well, Type 2 is the one you get from being pre-diabetic first. I think I said Type 1, I mean Type 2. Thought Legends took a bit from Rayman 2. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Having an underwhelming final boss fight. It does, you're right. Ah, Rayman 2 and Rayman Legends and Rayman 1 and Rayman Origins all having crappy final boss fights. But you know what doesn't have a crappy final boss fight? Rayman 3, if you stop before the crappy part of the final boss fight. Do you know what they should do with Rayman 3? They should remaster it. Like in the same vein as Beyond Good and Evil. I've never said that before. I just thought maybe I'll throw out a new theory, a new suggestion. I think that would be pretty cool. A 3D Rayman game with Legends physics would be peak. Yeah, I mean I think Rayman Legends kind of perfected a lot of things. I have my issues with it, but it perfected the movement and it perfected a lot of the level design. Like, I take issue with the level design in some ways because it's not speed-based like Origins, but it's very smart and it's very good. And I do think Rayman Legends but 3D, that'd be cool. Because the physics are fantastic, like you say. They perfected movement in this. Mind you though, Rayman 1 but 3D would be even better. God fucking... Rayman 2 PS1 didn't have a disappointing boss fight. No, it didn't. That is true. Only the PS1 version though. Which makes the PS1 version better than the PS2 version, but we're not ready to have that conversation. Well, I've had that conversation many times, and every time I got in trouble from everyone who commented, so that's why I'm not ready to have the conversation anymore. Hey, what do you mean you meant to put a hole in the top of the wall at the start? I'll put a hole in you at the start, like the guy with the taxi. I have a headache, and I don't know if it's because of this level or because I was eating too many paracetamol. I think it's probably because of that. Emphasis on eating. It was eating, it wasn't taking. Hey, there we go. Oh, you fucking bastard. There we are. Woo! Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. There we are. I wouldn't mind bro filling my hole. Hell yeah. I forgot which one of you numbskulls said it first, but I'll never forget Rayman Feet, because it's leg ends. Paracetamol is supposed to be the opposite, giving you a headache. Yeah, I mean, it gives you liver failure if you just eat it. I don't actually eat loads of Actually, as I probably clarify, I have not been eating paracetamol. I had to because I had a headache and it just didn't work because, you know, it never actually does. I'm not eating paracetamol. Yeah. Alcohol will fuck your liver. So if you wanna get alcohol poisoning, just you can't afford a pint, pop a packet of paracetamol. You'll be right as rain. I mean, you won't. You'll probably rupture and die. But hey, you know, something to do, isn't it? Oh, it's gone 5. I hope Assassin's Creed have posted something. You fucking bastards. Oh, I got credited on Gaming Leaks and Rumours. Hell yeah. That's very nice. I don't want to be ruptured yet. I haven't atoned for my sins. Well, that's what taking all the paracetamol will do. Right, Assassin's Creed, have you posted? That's really annoying. Shut up. Man, I wish I could bully Assassin's Creed into admitting that the Black Flag remake is real. But they haven't been posting. They didn't post today. God damn it. Do you know how many games leak through getting rated on Peggy? Way too many. It should not be... it should not keep happening. You'd think they would all stop allowing it to happen. Oh, this level is the most painful one. I wish I could disagree, but no, it is. You're right. This level fucking sucks. So, we're going to do it first try. I hope. This is obviously the moment where I fuck it up. Hang on. Hang on. What? God fucking damn it. Do you know what? I bloody did it. First try without dying. Now, I didn't get all of the thingies. I didn't do it in enough time. I'm pretty pleased I managed that. Post it on the Discord. What did I say? What do you want me to post on the Discord? Fucking Ramen Legends. Oh. I keep burping and it keeps tasting of festive bake and I keep thinking, is it sensible to have another one? I mean, obviously I'm going to have another one, but I've got to at least, you know, think on it first for a little bit. You know, I'm obviously going to do it. I just need to be able to act all high and mighty when it goes wrong. You fucking bastard. Oh, the thing I got credited in. Yeah, I will share it in a bit. It's just someone posted the tweet that the Hidden One made, because the Hidden One shared my tweet about finding out the Black Flag thing, and he's got a lot of followers, and now there's a post that's doing quite well on Reddit, and I am credited on it. Not that anyone bloody tagged my channel, which is what I really wanted people to do so they could see the video. Disgraceful. Maybe I'll do it this way, because that's the way you're meant to do it. You fucking rectum. What's that show called? The one with Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney? Welcome to Rectum? Yeah? Something like that. Well, that's what I say to these bloody toads. Whoa! Fucking... How is rectum an insult? I mean, if you want to be called little chocolate starfish, then go for it. I personally don't want to be associated with booty hole. At least not mine. You're my little chocolate starfish. Hey, that's what I was going to put on a t-shirt. When I hit 10,000, I'm going to do a couple t-shirts. Proud to be a clogger, obviously. Don't paint wet plaster. You're my little chocolate starfish. Oh, fucking hell. I got to get off the internet. I got to stop paying BT, because... Can't wait to rock the fucking Corkben merch. I'm not kidding. I am actually going to make a t-shirt. Why won't it let me go? Because I was pressing the wrong button. Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to make the t-shirt about not painting wet plaster. Because it doesn't... It's nothing to do with me. Which I think is a lot funnier. Because then it means if two people have the same... If you recognise it, only you could recognise... You're not recognising fucking... Cop merch because it's got his stupid AI face on it or anything. You're recognising someone that paints wet plaster. I think that's infinitely funnier. First we mine, then we cork. Let's mine cork. That's one letter away from being a diabolical sentence. And I like that. Mining for cock. Why did I do so much better the first time? Why can't I do it now? Quebblecock. I met Quebblepop, whatever the fuck he's actually called. Like 11 years ago. A long time ago I met that man. And the people he hangs out with, Slugman and Yogurt, whatever the fuck they are. Oh dear. Fucking... Man put cork in miners. Alright. 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 Whoa, okay. Epstein really put the bad vibe on miners. You know? I mean, he was dyslexic. So there's a very solid chance he did only want people that mined gold. But unfortunately, you can't say miners now and refer to coal miners anymore. You just... It's not a good look anymore. Welcome back, Ben. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh, now we're talking. That's more like it. I should be able to do it now. Goodness me. Wow, I need a haircut. I look ridiculous. I look like the lion from Wicked. Except I don't. Just reminding me of the no miners joke in Gravity Falls. You know, I've never seen Gravity Falls. There's a lot of stuff I've never seen. Never seen Between My Toes either. Bollocks. Oh, there we go. Gravity does always fall. Well, no, it's because of gravity that other things fall, actually. Fucking... Hell yeah. That's the worst string of words I've ever heard put together. Yeah. Epilepsy, chronic migraine, sudden onset hearing loss, appendicitis, kidney stones, and never forget your favourite, brain aneurysm. Yeah, those are very bad luck issues. I had appendicitis once. Doctor told me it was a urine infection. And then I went home and I took some urine infection pills, antibiotics. I threw them up. And then my appendix, which was just sort of, you know, chilling out, being a little bit shit, it then fucking twisted round and perforated because that guy made me wait before referring me to the hospital because he just decided I didn't have appendicitis, even though my dad, who absolutely called it perfectly, said, oh yeah, this boy's got appendicitis. So yeah, don't trust the doctor. Just, I don't know, get your kidney stones removed on the black market, otherwise known as the Ubisoft store. Oh, I like this level. I love the ones with the box. They're more creative. Oh, shit. Resort to ancient medicine. What happened to leeches? We had a good thing going with leeches. We just have to bring them back. Leeches never cured anybody, is what they say. But, I don't know. They didn't have medicine. You'd get people with, like, migraines, they just get better. They don't think it was the leeches, but whoa. Whoa. Oh, bollocks. I don't know why I made that noise. That was a very close call. Can always count on you to bring holiday cheer to the stream. Hey, look, it's not a stream without a couple of fun facts. What about tapeworms? Oh, I could do with a tapeworm. That would help with the fatness. Just let the tapeworm consume all the food, and then after, you know, a couple of months, shit it out, you know? You have 3 leeches on you as we speak. But you won't allow Subway into your house. You got to reevaluate your priorities, I'm afraid. No Subway, but 3 leeches. Oh, here we go. Do you know Footloose? The movie with Kevin Bacon, where he's diabetic, so his foot is loose or something. I don't know. I've not actually seen it. Anyway, there's that song, Footloose. It was composed by a man called Kenny Loggins. Kenny Cloggins. That's all I got. It came to me a while ago, and I've had Kenny Cloggins just in my head for a while. This stream is diabolical. Do you know what? I'm so glad that I'm improving your day. I'm so glad I'm entertaining you. That's really what counts here. I'm so glad. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you've enjoyed. I mean, it is. You're not wrong at all. What kind of logins do you think he drops? I don't know, but he always cloggins the toilet. Been calling my dog Kenny Doggins as well. I got the man in my mind. I should probably watch Footloose to be sure just what it's about, because I don't understand why his foot is loose, or why he's called Kevin Bacon. Apparently that's his real name. Ridiculous. I only know him from the EE adverts, when he says mobile instead of mobile, because, you know, he's American. Fucking, it's absolutely entertaining. Good, I'm glad. Mind you, a lot of it, 9/11, I'm not saying that was a good thing, but the news that day, entertaining, but it was still bad. Epstein, incredibly entertaining news, but objectively bad. I don't want to be lumped in with these things. Definitely don't want to be lumped in with them. Kevin Bacon, real human. I thought he was a pig. For years. That's not a joke. Oh fuck, don't clip that, don't clip that. This is a Rayman stream, not a political one. I don't think it's political to say that 9/11 and Epstein were bad. That's not political, that's just fact. If you disagree, that's a hot take. I've got to just stop talking. I think this is the problem. This is what happens. I don't stream for 6 weeks. I'll build it up like a tumour, and it's just got to come out. And it is. Oh boy, it is. I'm also unfathomably sleep deprived. We've had builders in the house because, oh, guess what? The roof was only the beginning. The roof's not fucking over. Anyway, these builders for some reason think that 7:30 is an appropriate time to arrive. I'm not going to be up at 7:30. No one's up at 7:30 apart from lots of people. We both work from home, except the days where we don't. But we work from home today and yesterday. 7:30? Piss off. Ridiculous. God damn it, this level's hard. Speaking of Purgatory, the Ubisoft store, wasn't there a model kit of the Beluga from Beyond Good and Evil there? Is there? Can you still get it? I know there was a statue of the monkey from Beyond Good and Evil 2, and it was like 600 quid, and the game obviously still isn't out yet, and you could buy that statue like 8 years ago. That was an interesting turn of events. I don't think they ever actually shipped it to anyone though. Oh, appendicitis ain't that bad. I mean, you don't want to get it, obviously. It's not like a walk in the park or a box of popcorn on a sunny day. But, you know, there are worse things than appendicitis. Like losing your wallet. I think I'd probably have a better time having appendicitis again than losing your wallet. But, fun fact about appendicitis, you can't have it twice unless you're some kind of mutant freak. They take it out. They don't fix it and leave it there because you don't need it. You only need your appendix to what do you need? Oh yeah, digest grass. So it's an evolutionary thing. I don't understand how people deny evolution. We have appendicitis. We have appendixes to digest grass. No one designed us. We're not a perfect vision of anybody. My point is, yeah, appendicitis is alright. Hurts like fuck. As long as you got free healthcare, or like you're insured or whatever. A couple of days in hospital, people feel sorry for you, and you start thinking, hey, this wasn't too bad. People are feeling sorry for me, and all I had to do was lie down. You've returned from Clip City. Uh-oh. What would it feel like to get neutered? Ask your dad. Did you get it? Did you get it? No. Fair enough. So you're saying I missed my chance to eat grass proper? I don't know, have you still got an appendix? I used to think being neutered meant just taking off the entire schlong. Felt really sorry for my dog. I still do, I mean it's not nice, I just thought he didn't have anything down there, I wondered how he peed. It's worth noting I wasn't a very intelligent child. Like, at all. And now I'm just not a very intelligent adult. You used to eat grass when you were 5. Okay, well, see, now you've got a good reason to keep your appendix then. Because, you know, I mean, you'd be scared of appendicitis, because the only downside is that you lose your appendix. But if you're planning on eating grass, then fair enough. That's like saying I'm planning on having kids, so I'm scared of getting a vasectomy. I'd rather it be a vasectomy you, if you get what I mean. Because I don't want it to happen to me, that's what I mean. No features, not after the castration. Used to eat clovers, grass was beneath me. Oh, don't be so grassist. Do you get it? Do you get it? So, I'm not going to explain it. No, don't get appendicitis and eat grass. See, that's when you're going to run into more problems. You'll probably get kidney stones from that. And that's not fun, because you've got to piss out a stone out your knob. Or you have a JJ. I don't know. It's not up to me to assume what you got down there. You used to think being neutered meant they told the animal not to have kids. I mean, they kind of are telling the animal not to have kids. They just don't have a choice in saying no. 600 buckaroos for a figure that's probably going to end up in a thrift store for $15, like the Far Cry 4 figure that I found in Valley Village. Far Cry 4 figure? Ugh. You mean that one? If you don't mean that one, you can send me a picture. We've come such a long way from the first stream where someone said racist, and now you're openly calling us all grassist. No, just you. It's like classist. You think grass is beneath you? You only have the clovers? That's some Rishi Sunak kind of laughing at the working class behaviour. Despicable. What merch are you wearing? It's just a hoodie that says as long as you got food, Wi-Fi and sleep, then you're all good. Worth a shot shoving the blame on the rest of the chat. Look, it was a noble effort, but I see through you. Bum. Mind you, that was a fun first stream. Should have only lasted like 20 minutes, because I was gonna quit as soon as I took damage. Someone jumped in, was like, "What up, fellow racists?" I then took damage and just lied. Have fun with the 8-bit versions. Oh, I will. I love the 8-bit versions. I'll do them all first try. Watch me. Because it's pretty much the only part of Rayman Legends I like to replay. Well, apart from 100%ing it. But like once I've done that, the only levels I'll really do is the music ones. Oh, this is such a great song. I really do wish they got Christophe Herald to do more like of his own tracks for what's it called? For more of these levels, like a level pack. What about Orchestral Chaos 8-bit version? See, I've been playing this game since I was half the age I am now, which is only mildly depressing. So I got muscle memory, you know? Can do all these without even looking. Kidney stones are the gender-neutral equivalent to giving birth to a beautiful stony baby. You even get to name it. No one can stop you. You even get a wave of relief at the end of it all. Oh man, talk about a wave of relief. When I had appendicitis, and this bit's pretty scary, and this is the bit that makes me never want to go to hospital again, right? I got a bit of a funky bladder, likes to dance around in there, but more importantly, I don't know when I need to piss. Apparently it's a thing. I've not bothered looking into it, but apparently some people just don't get the sensation to pee. So I only know that I need to pee when I'm absolutely full and it starts to hurt. You know, a little tingle you get where you're like, "Ooh, I need a piss." I don't have that. I only very occasionally have it. Or when I've been drinking, I get it then. But I don't really want to become an alcoholic just to enable a basic human function. So I just got to set an alarm, remember to pee and all that. Anyway, so my bladder's already a bit funky. They're operating in there, taking out a chunk of me. Yeah, I've never felt the same. There's always something missing since they did that. Woke up. This guy called Barney. He was the doctor. He was like, "Yo, we've taken your appendix out. It's going to cost £50,000. And I got super scared, and then I remembered, I'm in the UK with a proper healthcare system. So I didn't have to pay the 50 grand. This was, I must note, nearly 10 years ago. So while I have a lot of respect for the NHS, I'm not pretending that it's doing particularly well now. 10 years ago, we all just laughed, but I didn't have to pay that. Anyway, then Barney is like, "Oh, you're right, you know, just go about your business, we'll let you out in a couple of days." So this is great. They delivered some jelly. I had a cheese and pickle sandwich, which was disgusting. So was the jelly, to be fair. I watched an episode of Hornblower on the TV, because that's all that was on. And this is pretty good. A dude that used to play the stretchy fucker from Fantastic Four. He plays Hornblower. Anyway, so you fast forward, it was about 3 hours. I'm like, fuck, I need to pee. Not because I got the sensation in my ding-dong, but because I'm full to the brim. I can't really move because I got more fluid in me than, I don't know, just I got a lot of fluid in me. So I'm stand up, waddle over, bum hanging out the back of that little, thingy they give you. I have a slash wick, but I can't have a slash. Standing up, can't pee. Sit down, can't pee. Starts to really hurt. I'm thinking, oh shit, something's gone wrong. So I go back, lie down, and I tell the people, I'm like, hello, I can't pee. And they go, well, have a drink then. I say, oh, this is entirely the problem, I need a pee. And they say, oh, no, it's perfectly normal after a surgery that you might need to pee. You might get a sensation to pee, but you don't actually need to because you're not full. But your body thinks it is because there's been messing up. And I told her, I said, like, I don't get the sensation to pee. This is entirely the issue. I am full to the brim. They said, absolutely not, you're fine. Drink some water. So I drink some water. Immediately I start feeling sick because it's just basically still halfway up my body because there's no more space inside where the water normally goes. They come over, they're like, alright, fine, we'll x-ray. Fuck! Okay, they're like, fine, we'll x-ray you. They did a little, or not x-ray, but like they do the thing. They try and tell how full I am. They scan me. Turns out I was at 99% capacity inside my body. I can't remember what it was, but it was something like 3 litres or something insane. Like a fluid just sitting there. So it turns out I couldn't pee. But I was full. What's the solution here? Does anybody know the solution? I'm going to ask the class, what do you think happened next? Well, it had to happen in order to return my body to normal functioning order of pissing once a day. I'm not going to wait for an answer because I can't be bothered. They shoved a tube up my cock and they didn't sit on my bladder. They put a catheter inside my urethra Franklin and holy shit, that was the worst experience of my life. And I've like had toenails removed without anaesthetic before. That's like legitimate fucking torture. And that catheter, covered in numbing cream, which was an interesting sensation. Got to admit, quite a nice feeling to begin with, where it puts the numbing cream on. I think, hello, hang on a minute, I don't want to stand to attention in front of the doctor. But then he put a tube down my knob. Holy shit! Don't get a catheter. Crazy. The worst part is, you know when you're peeing. I don't know if this is the same for people with Johnsons, but you can cut like. The tube is open when you're peeing, like it's normally a lot smaller, and then it's a bit more open, like when you're doing a poo and your rectum is open. It was like that the whole time. So I had the catheter in for 48 hours. The whole time it was stretched out, like it was like I was permanently peeing, but nothing was coming out. So it was such a weird feeling. Obviously it felt fantastic as soon as it went in, because, well, after it was in, that was horrendous, and then it was there, and suddenly I didn't need to pee anymore because the fluid was leaving my body into the colostomy bag. I think that's what it's called. So, you know, I mean, it was a good feeling, and fucking peed it. So it was alright by the end, and then they pulled it out. That was pretty weird. They put numbing cream on it again. Please stop, I'll start eating soon. I will stop in a minute. Anyway, they pull it out, and that was, oh my god, the best feeling in the world. Not the tube the balloon coming back out my penis, but the relief. It was the most amazing feeling. Anyway, yeah, that's another story time. Just joined, what do you want about? Look, I'll be honest with you. I appreciate that you're here, but you got to cut and run. Now is not the good time to be joining. Your life is not gonna be enriched by joining the stream right now. Obviously, don't leave. You know, it's lovely to have you here watching, but my God, now's not the time to come mid-conversation, because woof. Oh, there is definitely people that would be into that. These are the people that get hidden from society. Oh, here we go. We're not going to have enough points. God damn it. The trick is to play Rayman Legends on a CRT TV. So you get the 8-bit look anyway. And then you're used to it, and then this is easy. Is it worse than a prostate exam? I don't know. I've never had a prostate exam. Which is probably a good time to segue away from things we've had up our bottoms. Or peni. Ubisoft still haven't confirmed it. It's going to be at the Game Awards. That's crazy. So many tweets from big accounts are talking about the Black Flag remake and its name. And that was all my doing. I'm so proud of myself. Just like there's someone with a scat fetish walking among us like a normal person. Moral of the story, doctors falsely diagnose a lot. They do. Does Rayman have a knob? He has huge, huge features. Grotesque features, actually. Right. We continue. Technically, we didn't manage that. There's a lot of things we didn't manage. I like this one. Cool. Oh, talking about kidney stones. It's also pretty weird getting fucking tonsil stones. I keep getting tonsil stones. I think I've got tonsillitis. Because these things are always bloody swollen. And when they're swollen, they create, like, stones. I don't know how that happens, but they're loads of fun to cough up in the middle of the night. I do think I'm on the way out, to be honest. I should go to the doctors more often, but they keep misdiagnosing. I'm supposed to be having a surgery on my wrist back in October. They called me the other day to say I had a... Oh, fuck. I had a pre-op meeting yesterday. Okay, that one's entirely on me. I was supposed to have a pre-op session yesterday. I'm probably not going to have that surgery now. They're going to not be impressed with me. Whoopsie. Anyway, I was supposed to have a surgery on my wrist. Not anymore. Bollocks. Wow, why didn't I stream a few days ago? Your second ever vid has 67,000 views. I know. I kind of call it my first video because I've tried on multiple occasions to make YouTube videos and stick to it. And I've never really stuck to it. But in 2020 I made maybe 10, 12 videos. One of them was a Rayman one. So when I made the Astrobot video, I got rid of all the other ones. Well, I made them private and just kept the Rayman one because the Rayman one, for some reason, one summer, had got 20,000 views. Like 2 years after I uploaded it. And I kept it there because it was Rayman still, and I thought that'd be pretty fun to kind of have an old relic. Plus, I never intended to make any more videos after the Astrobot video. It just sort of happened, and then I had such a good time making it that I thought, well, I got a lot of other stuff to say about Rayman Origins, so I made that one, and then the Astrobot video did quite well, and I thought, well, shit, maybe I'll keep making them. Anyway, yeah, the second so I kind of call it my first video, and it just popped off and went crazy. They got 67,000, and it was my most viewed video since then, so for over a year, until Saturday. No, till last Tuesday probably, when for some reason a Simpsons video that was sitting at my second most viewed, 54,000. Just pretty much overnight doubled, and now that's my most viewed, which is 114,000 last time I checked, which is pretty bonkers. Oh, for fuck's sake. Have you seen the Rayman snowboarding ad? Yeah, I have. For fucking... Why, thank you. God, do you know what? There's enough lums. That sneeze gave me a boner. Not me, I was reading a comment. That was a noise. I know. I like to shake it up a bit with my sneezes, you know. I got neighbours that I know can hear me through the wall, because I can hear them through the wall. I like to give them a little heart attack every now and then. Sometimes I'll do an ooh-woo when I know they're sleeping. I'm probably going to get a noise complaint when I stream the Game Awards, because it's between midnight and 4. I could whisper. But I'm also going to be quite intoxicated. So I'm not going to whisper. I'm probably going to make a lot of loud noises when Half-Life 3 gets announced. Or make a lot of loud noises if it doesn't. You're actually so excited for the drunk sleepover stream. Yeah, you got to get a beer as well. Or, well, probably more than one if it's going to be 4 hours. And we're going to have to drink every time Jeff says or does something stupid. When's the Game Awards? Thursday. Although for me it is Friday morning at midnight. But yeah, I reckon take a drink every time Jeff says something stupid. For example, hi Kojima, hurry the fuck up. Or, hey, I'm going to announce the most amazing game ever. And it's, you know, something not good. Oh, did that like weird thing in the middle of the desert ever come to anything? Do we know what that was for yet? God fucking damn. Is that for that game Sora or whatever? And is that an AI game? Because it's named after the AI thing. Rayman 5 at the Game Awards, trust me. Look, I'm not saying you should be ready. But if Rayman 3 Remastered exists, there's a chance it'll be at the Game Awards. And if it will, bit of booze, bit of sleep deprivation, probably gonna dance and take my shirt off. So you don't want to be watching that one. What a level. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm getting pretty tired, mainly because I haven't slept. Oh, that's what I was talking about with the fucking builders coming at 7:30. I'm so tired. Because the issue is, right, I don't have foresight. He died, he doesn't host Strictly anymore. But, like, most people would say, I gotta wake up at 7:30 instead of 10, which is what I normally wake up at. Unless you're anyone I work with watching this. Well, I wake up at 8. So, you know, most people would have the Bruce Forsyth to go to sleep early. I have autism, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do whatever my impulsive instincts tell me to do. Which is normally eat and play pirate-based video games until about 3 AM. So that's why I'm really tired. I'll be streaming in 2 days, yeah. I thought they were going to do the night before Christmas. Merry Christmas! I might have a shite before Christmas, to be honest. Autism grind set. I don't know what to tell you. You eating grass was how your family found out you had autism. Yeah. Does Rayman 2 count as a pirate-based game? I reckon so. I was thinking more Sid Meier's Pirates. That's what I've been playing. But yeah, I reckon Rayman 2 counts. I wish there was a scratch all button for this. The great thing is I don't have Friday off work after the Game Awards, so we're finishing the stream at 4, having a quick power nap, and we're going up for work. You might not watch the Game Awards, got a bunch of stream assets to make. Well, to be honest with you, everything gets summed up on the internet the next day anyway. And if anyone makes a speech that was interesting, it gets posted. Because they're going to waste a bunch of time saying, hey, this is the best streamer of the year. And it's just that ginger dude from I'm Celeb. Or they're going to say, hey, it's the best game of the year. And it'll be fucking Overwatch or something. If it's that Claire game or whatever it's called, Expedition 77, I'm rioting because I'm sure that's not the game of the year. They got it right with Astrobot. They got it right with God of War, probably. Or was it Red Dead Redemption 2 that won it that year? I don't know. They got it wrong if it was that one. They got it right if it was God of War. Otherwise, they don't normally get it right. But, you know, this is Jeff we're talking about. Jeff, as in Jeff. Ooh. I just jumped through the fire. I think I've glitched it. They missed a trick here. I'm sure these are quite difficult to develop because you've got to time everything to the music. But, man, there should have been a lot of DLC that was music levels. Wasn't Expedition 33 made by people who worked on Beyond Good and Evil 2? Really? I'll stop badmouthing it then. I'm Mr. Tinsy. You having a giggle? You having it? Did I actually? Oh well. I'm pretty sure Beyond Good and Evil 2 has changed course completely to an actual sequel. It's probably still a prequel, but I mean, instead of being, you know, just an entirely different franchise, they've slapped the name on. Because they turned that game into Star Wars Outlaws. I'm pretty sure Beyond Good and Evil 2 is now going to be like the same style, the same everything. Which would be really good. Where is it? This one? Yeah, fair enough. Was it that one that I missed? It was made by ex-employees of Ubisoft Glen Pellier, or however you say it. Wow, well, the more you know, eh? I may have to play it, and I may have to stop bad-mouthing it, because I just... Claire Obscura Expedition 33. I refuse to accept that that's not the world's worst name for a game. I think Lies of P is pretty fucking awful as a name for a game, on the basis that it's... You're thinking of the life of Pi. It doesn't roll off the tongue. Lies of P doesn't roll off the tongue. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is too much of a mouthful. It also... Is it the 33rd game in the series? What's with the colon? I don't know. I'm sure the game's good. I don't know. It annoys me that it's got such a weird name. Something I don't like about autism is when I mention it online, people think I'm part of an autism community, and then those in the community start freaking out as if I just did a bar mitzvah. That is unusual, to say the least. I shared a flat at uni with a guy who was pansexual. Into everyone. He said he didn't like the LGBT community. And when I said, I hate to break it to you, but you're in it, he was like, what? Nah, I'm not in that community. I didn't sign up. I think that's what he said. If he didn't, it was something close to that. Like, he genuinely didn't think he was part of the LGBT community, even though he was pansexual. He's now transgender. So, look, I'm afraid you can't deny that you're in the community now, because, you know, you are. I think this one's a lot easier than the Dragon Slayer one, but I'm probably gonna eat my words in a sec. Or in actual fact, I'd rather be eating a Greg's Festive Bake. Oh, it's giving me a headache. Oh, I like the others don't do that with the mosaic where there's loads of them. I don't think that's the correct terminology. The lots of screens. There we go. I didn't sign up as crazy. Yeah. What an idiot. Wouldn't call him an idiot. Took me very long to accept it too. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, if you're struggling to accept it, fair enough, but also very openly into everybody. World Tour. See, I got another trophy. We're winning. Ten lucky tickets. Oh, bollocks. Well, I mean, I would do a lot of things to the Grinch if I had the chance to, but which Grinch are we talking about here? Why is it not connecting? We're talking about the Jim Carrey Grinch, or are we talking about them ones that terrorise women at the theme parks? Also, when I said autism community, I meant those who participate in autism-based culture, like, well, yeah, the kind of, what's the word? Performative folk. Carrey Grinch. I'd do a lot of things to the Jim Carrey Grinch. I'd wipe the smile off his face. Thank you very much. Well, this just isn't working. What? I do not understand. Where's the, how do you find if it's connected to the interwebs? How the fuck? It is connected to the internet, right? Yeah. Well, I guess that's that then. How about live action Cat in the Hat? Well, he's Austin Powers, isn't he? Meaning I haven't got a choice if I'm near him. So I may as well just accept my fate and go for it. Yeah, that live action Cat in the Hat. One of the funniest experiences I've ever had with a movie was watching that. I pretty much did wet myself. Incredibly funny. I don't get how people don't like that film. Makes me giggle. Makes me guffaw. Oh, and this is making me burp. I gotta go to the loo or something. Well, clearly, I ain't gonna be able to do any challenges today, because the old servers are down again. Thanks, Ubisoft. Unless you're watching, in which case, don't take that as a sarcastic thanks. Anyway, I reckon that's all I got today. I'm tired and hungry. Or horny, I don't know what the word is anymore. So, good evening. Go and watch a video. It's going live in 10 minutes. About Rayman. About how Rayman is coming back in about 6 months, I reckon. But yeah, good evening. Flash stream soon? Fine, alright, I'll flash you. Yeah, go on then. Maybe during the Game Awards, because you know how, like, the majority of the... I'm sorry. I did not just sniff my balls. I sniffed my belly button. That's what that was. Yeah, we'll maybe do the flash stream during the Game Awards, because a lot of that's just fluff, isn't it, anyway, with Jeff pretending that he's important. Don't clip that, don't clip that. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for not clipping that. Anyway.